All right, guys, you're back with Traversal ENT. Listen up. Every so often, guys, there's some crazy guys who are there in boxing. Crazy guys emerge from the boxing ring and they're just like, some of the stuff they say, you just look at the guy, you don't know how to react. It's like, what's wrong with you, bruh? Like, Alexander Usyk. This guy who went on a tough fight against a fringe heavyweight contender, Derek Chisora, right? War Chisora. He gave Usyk all he could handle. Now, understand, Usyk won that fight. Um, I'm inclined to say comfortably. It took him a few rounds. But once he got to the second half of the fight, Usyk cruised through that fight. So much so that he was hurting Chisora. At some points, it looked like he was going to get him out of there. But this same Alexander Usyk, do you guys know who he wants to fight? If he can't get the Usyk said he's not stepping aside to let Joshua fight Fury. That's what Usyk is saying. I'm not stepping aside to let Joshua fight Fury. So the only way that's going to happen is if Eddie Hearn, DAZN, Sky, give Alexander Usyk a fat paycheck to step aside. I'm talking six-figure fat paycheck to step aside, right? That's the only way, because Usyk knows it's time for him to have his title shot, right? So with that being said, Usyk does say something about the rest of the heavyweights that he's interested in fighting, and this is why I made this video, guys. Quote, Usyk speaking to the Sun newspaper in the UK, he says, "There are a lot of guys who I'd like to fight and would be happy to fight, like Deontay Wilder." So Alexander Usyk wants to get in there with the bronze bomber. Guys, what's my 2 cents on the whole situation? Listen, I think to some extent people are underestimating Deontay Wilder. I think they're letting it get to their heads how Tyson Fury battered. That's what he did. Battered Deontay Wilder. They're letting it get to their heads. There's a big difference with Alexander Usyk and Tyson Fury. Even though they're both known as boxers, Tyson Fury did not box Deontay Wilder to win the second fight. He beat him up. Very different to how Usyk fought Chisora. Besides, Tyson Fury has completely different dimensions and specs, physically speaking, to someone like Usyk. Fury is nearly 7 foot, guys. He's about 6'9", he's listed at. Now, more accurately, he's probably 6'8", to be fair. But you know how it is. He's listed as 6'9". That's nearly 7 foot, guys. Usyk ain't nowhere near that height. Usyk's in the height of 6'3". Usyk's in the 6'3", correct me if I'm wrong. I don't think Usyk is taller than 6'3". I could be wrong, but I doubt it very much. He's not taller than Dillian White. So, Usyk against Deontay Wilder? Now, listen, the Sun clearly said that Wilder's one-punch power would make it very difficult for Usyk to win that fight. They said that Usyk could potentially see early success like Luis Ortiz did in the first 4 rounds, but one would have to assume that as the fight wore in, most likely the 6th round, he'll get clipped, caught, stretched, and knocked out. Why? Because they say Usyk was marked up against Derek Chisora. How is it that someone like Deontay Wilder, who's faster than Derek, who throws straight punch, whereas Derek swings his punch from his back. He literally winds his punch from his back and rotates. The most telegraphed punch you're ever going to see in boxing is a punch from a Derek Chisora. Do you understand that? Whereas Wilder, he comes straight down the pipe. Yeah, he does swing him when he goes wild, but when he catches you on a straight shot, he does come straight. For example, the shot that Wilder hit Dominic Brazil with that took him out was a straight shot to the chin. The shot that Wilder hit Ortiz with that knocked him out, a straight right hand again. So, guys, yes, Deontay swings them, but he also throws them straight. How on earth is Alexander Usyk going to be able to take the power of Deontay Wilder? Usyk is not going to bum rush Wilder. He's not going to run in there and beat him. That's not going to happen. That's not going to happen. Usyk is tailor-made for someone like Deontay Wilder. I tell you what, you got to give Usyk credit for being brave, right? Now, I don't know if it's bravery or stupidity, but one or the other, it's one of them things, right? This guy wants to get in there with Wilder. Fanon. Fanon Boxing International. Guys, if you're listening, address this to Fanon. I want to know your thoughts on this fight. I really want to know what Fanon thinks about this fight. Actually, I don't care for anyone else. I want to know what you think, Fanon, yeah? Because you are a Deontay Wilder fanboy to the T. I want to know how you see that fight going now. I can't see anything past a brutal knockout. 4 to 6 round brutal knockout by Deontay Wilder. It could even come earlier, guys. I'll be real with you. Do not underestimate the Bronze Bomber just because of what Fury did. That was Tyson Fury that did that. It weren't anybody else, right? Wilder's got a devastating record. People forget that. All right, guys, I thought I'd put that out there. Let me know what you lot think about the fight. Comment down below. Make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you subscribe. And subscribers and fans, wake up. You lot have been sleeping to some of my videos, but it's Christmas, I understand. It's all good though, right? So anyway, I'll be back with another one, zoning out. Don't forget to check out the new channel as well that I've promoted, yeah? On Rob Traversal. Go to Rob Traversal on YouTube. You see the new channel, yeah? So peace out.